SV and just pressure like that.
Now,
or at least killing his expansion. Not
Right.
win, but
right.
getting an advantage.
I mean, you take a lot of flack for actually being one of the players that doesn't scout. Is that something that you're trying to work into your game a little bit more now after the recent IEM victory?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start scouting in this matchup, but not in TVT. I'm never gonna scout in TVT, because there's no point in it. You can't do cheeses, and you can't really see anything anyway, so I don't see the point in it. And in TVC, I'm scouting at the moment. On some maps, at least.
Right. And saw a little bit of a fight there between the two of you, and both of you will be retreating. You have loaded up into this medevac, but he does have the observer there. Obviously, your intentions are to drop onto this high ground, but with that observer that you really do not see just yet, this will be foiled here in just a couple of seconds. But you have gotten your expansion up back at your main. You're probably just going to lift back off and possibly retreat. But you do have your expansion up, and have a couple of medevacs
But he's still ahead, so I need to do damage now. That's what I'm thinking. But he denied the harassment here up on the cliff, so he's really prepared. He knows my style, so I think I'm a little predictable. So I need to mix up my style, I think, against him at least for the next game.
Now, you do have a medevac coming in. Is this kind of what you do to shake up your opponents in this matchup if you see yourself trying to find or having a hard time getting a point of entry into their natural with all your forces?
Yeah, I can't attack in the front. I need to split him up and try to get him off position and try to pick off units. That's the only way I can get back into this game. So that's what I'm doing, dropping everywhere. And if I see opening to attack the front, I will do that. So basically my plan is to split this army, and if we just have a small troop in the front, I will kill it off and take the expansion as well. But he's smart, he's not pulling everything.
Yeah, he's splitting it up.
Yeah.
Now he does have a Colossus coming out and trying to find your starport. You actually do not know that is coming, but you kind of expect it, right?
And not starport, but Colossi.
Expecting the Colossi.
Of course. So yeah, I don't have a reactor on my starport yet, but I think I will swap the barracks reactor with the starport, so I can get a good production of Vikings when I need to.
Now, double Stargate, is this pretty common over in the European servers to throw up Stargates after he starts getting Colossi out?
No, I don't think so, but lately I think I've heard a lot of Protoss starting to use it, so
right.
It might be the new trend as Protoss.
Yeah, we had In Control on 2 episodes ago or something like that, and that was one of the builds that he really liked a lot in this matchup, is getting Colossi out and then getting Phoenixes out to deal with the Vikings.
Yeah, it's really good. The counter, of course, if you know he's doing it, is not making Vikings and just
letting him waste his minerals.
Yeah, just making bio tanks and medevacs.
So here we go with another fight. You're actually choosing to stem and run away with those 2 Colossi out. Probably a smart decision.
Because half my army is going to drop him now at this space, so I need to run.
Yeah, split up his forces.
Yeah. So he decided to go back instead of attack, which is the correct choice. What I'm thinking right now is just keeping in this base to get my third up and win by economy later.
Right. So yeah, those Colossus made quick work of your Marines right there.
Yeah, he has a much stronger army.
You have your command center in place. You got to take out these destructible rocks, and typically, I mean, when do you start thinking about getting upgrades? I don't think you have an engineering bay down just yet. But in this matchup, when do you start thinking about getting upgrades?
At this point, I'm making an eBay, but Usually I do it earlier, because upgrades is obviously good, but not early game, I think. But about this time of the game it's really good to like start upgrading.
Right.
Even making 2 E-base is worth it.
Now, I'm going to point this out just to embarrass you. You do have 2 idle mules. Now you're putting them to work about halfway at your natural.
Yeah, lately I've been missing the mineral patches. I don't know why. I'm getting sloppy.
Here come some phoenixes across the map. Or possibly not. He does have an observer right over your base. Looks like he's going to get ready to attack. Tends to be kind of around 4 colossi is the critical mass that Protoss players do want. You have a couple of Vikings out, but he has so many more phoenixes. And
Go ahead. If you look at the army tab, he's a little ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So and I'm sieged up, so I should be able to like hold this, I think. But yeah, you will see how it will go out. He's sending his immortals to tank the tanks, and you can see he's ripping through the army totally.
Yeah.
So this composition is really strong against my composition, and he's microing very good. He went for a really good angle. His immortal were tanking the siege tanks, and his Colossus just got a really good position. So this game is basically over.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in retrospect, what could you have done better, or when watching this replay, if you did watch this replay, or actually just watching it right now, what would you have done differently if you could go back and replay this?
Yeah, obviously I should have scouted better and see his star ports in time, and not making Vikings. That's the obvious choice, obvious mistake. Other mistake is I didn't expand the early enough. I should have expanded while I was attacking him the first time. And like I said before, make a bunker and scout so I could find this base earlier. That's the 3 I can see right now. Other than that, like macro and micro, you can't. Already know that you made a mistake. You can't play perfectly there.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's no need to talk about it.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for the games. We'll take probably a couple more questions from the chat, maybe 1 or 2, and then wrap this up. So if you have a question for SjoW, just post it in the Ustream chat, and I will pick some out and ask them. Now, obviously, we can't confirm this for sure or not, but you do have plans to come over to the States for MLGs this year, correct?
Yeah, and I want to thank you for doing that. It's gonna be really awesome. The prize pool is so good, and I think even Koreans will come there. So it will be even better than last time.
Sweet. Well, I cannot wait for that. We do have some questions coming in. From, I can't even pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to bother. But he wants to know, why don't you stream as often as you should, he says.
Right now I'm practicing for assembly, so I don't want to reveal any strategies. So that's why right now. But I will stream after assembly for sure, and I will stream a lot. And a lot of ladder and tournaments and stuff like that, like before.
Where can people find your stream, by the way, if they want to find it?
On Team Liquid. I usually post it when I stream, and you could go to SjoW.net, or you could go to my IRC channel on QuakeNet SjoW.
Fortune Sin wants to know, what do you think of your APM?
Yeah, it's slow. I know. But I'm working on it. I don't want to spam, so I'm just trying to think, like, when I need to in mid-game, I need to keep higher my pace. Mm-hmm. That's all I need to, like, get it into my mind so it comes natural. Because I don't want to spam. If I spam, I lose a lot of, like, focus, and my decision-making is not as good as it usually is. So that's not the way for me to improve my APM.
Right. And one last question here, is my monitor just went black before I was going to actually ask it. There I go. Now I remember it. Don't remember who asked it, but he was one to know, how is Team Dignitas going? Do you guys have kind of an inner practice between the team, or what is the day-to-day of Team Dignitas for you?
Yeah, we practice a lot together. Me and Select have practiced like ever since we joined in August, I think, and we really improved our activities together. That's why you could see like we're kind of the best TVT players in our regions, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then Naniva I'm practicing with a lot lately because he just joined, and you will see something new from me lately, maybe in assembly, a new like style in a matchup. So watch for that. And I also practice with Merce, sometimes with Killer, but he's from Chile and he doesn't really know like good English, so the practice you get is just play your best and play against each other. It's not the best like practice. I want to discuss the strategies I'm doing and discuss together with like what we could have done better and stuff like that. So that's the problem there. But other than that, it's I usually practice ladder.
Cool. And one last question, actually, from Folon of the Liquipedia. He wants to know, who are you afraid of in assembly?
A rat. My TVC isn't good as my TVT and TVP, so definitely him. He seems very good, so that's a big threat. Other than that, it's TLO. He always beats me in TVT. I don't know why. His style is so weird.
I mean, he beats a lot of people in mirrors. He even did that to White Raw with PvP in the. I believe that was one of the Team Liquid Opens recently. He beat him twice in the finals of it. So
yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but I think I get mind fucked because he doesn't play like the usual Terrans.
Right. So he kind of. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, that's a good thing to have on your side.
He just clapped me on the shoulder. It's all right, man. His hair, actually. So.
Well, tell him. I guess tell him I said hi, and also I want to give you a chance to do some shout-outs to your sponsors and things before we wrap this up.
Yeah, I want to thank my sponsors, of course, my team and my teammates. And my fans, especially those in the show channel. Thank you for the support, and the Svi SE2 channel, the Swedish guys. Thank you, guys. Jag älskar er.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I want to wish you the best of luck in your upcoming tournaments, like Assembly and whatever other tournament you do play in. Any last words before we cut this off?
Yeah. Well, where is the first MLG? Where is it at?
It will be in Dallas. It will be in Dallas. That is the
okay. Is it warm there?
Yes, Well, actually, the past couple of weeks in Dallas, it's been snowing, or the past couple of days, it's been snowing pretty bad. But by April, it should be nice and really hot. So hopefully that's what you enjoy.
Nice.
So
nice. It's so cold here. I don't want more snow.
Yeah. It'll be pretty warm come the first MLG, and hopefully we'll see you there, and we'll see a lot of other pros. So again, thank you so much for coming on, and thanks.
No problem, man. Even though we lost. I can send you a replay of the show strategy. So
all right, maybe
you can improve that.
Maybe I'll post that in the comments then if you send that. That's pretty much for the people's amusement, to watch me just play terribly and try to learn, and also to promote your coaching, not really to make me win and look good. So don't really have any regrets about that. But thanks again to everyone who tuned in. This will be uploaded to my YouTube at youtube.com/itmejptv. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/itmejp. And also go check out the SC Center. It's your daily esports roundup. We bring in myself and Chobo Pion. We will be recording that in probably about an hour. And then tonight, we will be having Sundance D. Giovanni, the CEO of MLG, on State of the Game with the usual cast. So tune into that, 10:30 Central Standard Time. That is 11 Eastern. We'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are out.